Hey everyone, welcome back to the Learning Lab, the place where we learn English, make mistakes, laugh too loudly, and somehow still survive every episode. I'm Jame, and today I am already struggling with self-control because I promised myself I would not drink iced coffee after 6 p.m., and well, I have one right here next to me.
No. Listen, the funny part is that he told me this promise literally 10 minutes ago, and then he walked into the studio carrying the biggest iced coffee I've ever seen in my life, like some kind of emotional support drink.
Okay, wait. First of all, it is not that big.
Jame, it has whipped cream on top and caramel around the cup like a dessert.
Yeah, but emotionally, I needed it, Jenny.
Honestly, I respect the honesty. Hi everyone, I'm Jenny, and today we are talking about something super useful and superhuman, self-control. Or in my case, the complete lack of self-control when online shopping happens after midnight.
Oh, wow, yes. Midnight shopping is dangerous. Why does everything suddenly feel necessary at 1 a.m.? Like, do I need a tiny portable waffle maker shaped like a bear? Absolutely not. Did I almost buy one last week? Yes.
Wait, you almost bought that too?
Two?
Jame, social media is ruining us.
Honestly. But okay, today's episode is going to help everyone learn how to talk about self-control in natural English. We'll learn useful phrases, real-life expressions, and we'll probably embarrass ourselves a little along the way.
Which is basically the brand of this channel at this point.
Exactly. So grab your coffee, tea, water, or giant midnight waffle maker, and let's get started.
Okay, so when people talk about self-control in English, they usually mean the ability to stop yourself from doing something tempting, emotional, or maybe unhealthy, like not eating 10 cookies at midnight or not texting your ex when you're bored.
Oh, wow, that second example got very specific very quickly.
We are being educational today, Jame.
Right. So one really common phrase is resist the temptation. I love this expression because it sounds dramatic, like you're in a movie fighting against evil.
Exactly. Like, I tried to resist the temptation to buy new shoes, but the sale was too good. That sounds supernatural.
Or I resisted the temptation to check my phone during class, which honestly deserves a medal these days.
Oh, absolutely. My phone controls my life sometimes. I'll open my phone to check the weather, and suddenly I'm watching a video about a dog learning karate.
Wait, there's a dog learning karate?
Probably. The internet is wild.
Another useful phrase is hold yourself back. This means stopping yourself from doing or saying something.
Like when someone says something annoying and you want to argue, but you stay calm.
Yeah, exactly. For example, I had to hold myself back from laughing during the meeting.
Oh no, that happened to me once during an online class. My microphone accidentally turned on while I was eating chips, and everybody heard the crunch sound.
No!
And I tried so hard to keep it together, but then the teacher started laughing too, and the whole class became chaos.
Okay, wait, that phrase right there, keep it together, is another really useful one. It means staying calm and emotionally controlled.
Right, like, I was nervous before my presentation, but I kept it together.
Or, Jenny tried to keep it together after the chip disaster.
I failed beautifully.
Honestly, same energy as me trying not to laugh during serious moments. Sometimes my brain betrays me.
Oh wow, yes. Funerals, weddings, quiet classrooms. Suddenly your brain becomes a comedian.
Human beings are strange.
Very strange.
Another expression I hear all the time is lose control. This one is pretty direct. It means you stop controlling your emotions, actions, or behavior.
Like, I lost control and ate the whole pizza.
Which sounds funny until you remember pizza is expensive now.
Seriously, self-control is also financial control these days.
True. You can also say he lost his control of his temper, which means he became very angry.
Oh, and there's another really natural phrase, stay disciplined.
Yes, I love that one because it sounds motivational.
Like gym videos with dramatic music.
Stay disciplined. Wake up at 5 a.m. Drink water. Become powerful.
Meanwhile, I wake up at 8:30 already tired.
Same. But yeah, if someone says I'm trying to stay disciplined, they mean they're trying to follow good habits consistently.
For example, I'm trying to stay disciplined and study English every day.
Nice. That sounds supernatural and encouraging.
Another expression I use all the time is, I couldn't help myself.
Oh yes, that one is so common.
It means you couldn't stop yourself from doing something.
Like, the cake looked amazing. I couldn't help myself.
Or I saw cute stationery online and I couldn't help myself.
Jenny, you really have a shopping problem.
Excuse me, this is a personality trait.
Fair enough.
And one more funny expression is I had zero willpower.
Oh, wow, yes, that's very natural English.
Like after saying, I was supposed to eat healthy, but then somebody brought donuts to work and I had zero willpower.
Honestly, free food destroys self-control immediately.
Exactly. Suddenly, discipline disappears.
Okay, I think it's time for a little role play.
Oh no, every time we do role plays, things become chaotic.
That's why people watch this channel.
Fair point. Okay, let's do a scene about staying up too late watching videos online.
Perfect. I'll start. Jenny, why do you look so tired today?
Honestly, I stayed up until 3 a.m. watching cooking videos even though I told myself I would sleep early.
3 in the morning. Jenny, you need self-control.
I know, okay? I tried to resist the temptation, but then one video became 10 videos.
That's dangerous. The algorithm is stronger than humans.
Exactly. And then somebody started making chocolate pancakes stuffed with ice cream, and I completely lost control.
Wait. Stuffed with ice cream?
Don't judge me, Jame. I had zero willpower.
Did you at least sleep eventually?
Barely. At one point, I told myself, okay, Jenny, keep it together, close the app, and go to bed, but then another video started automatically.
Oh no.
And honestly, I couldn't help myself.
This is why technology scares me.
Meanwhile, you drank coffee at midnight last week.
Okay, wow, suddenly this roleplay became personal.
Honestly, that was too real.
Way too real. But we use so many useful expressions naturally there.
Yeah, we used resist the temptation, lose control, keep it together, I couldn't help myself, and I had zero willpower.
And notice how these expressions sound emotional and conversational. Native speakers use them all the time in everyday life.
Exactly. They make your English sound more natural and expressive.
Okay, now let's talk about some common mistakes English learners make when talking about self-control.
Oh yes, one really common mistake is saying, I can't control me.
Right, technically people understand it, but the natural expression is I can't control myself.
Exactly, because when the action goes back to you, we use reflexive pronouns like myself.
So you say I couldn't control myself, not I can't control me.
Unless maybe you're talking like a dramatic movie character.
I can't control me.
Okay, wait, that actually sounds cool.
A little dramatic though.
Another mistake is confusing I can't control it and I couldn't help it.
Oh yes, those are similar but slightly different.
Like if you sneeze suddenly, you can say I couldn't help it.
Right, because it happened automatically.
But if you say I can't control it, usually it is something bigger like anger or stress.
Exactly, like I can't control my anxiety before exams.
Another funny mistake is when learners say something like I lost my controls.
Oh wow, yes, no. Just say I lost control.
Unless you literally lost the controls for your video game.
Which honestly also happens to me because my room is a disaster.
Jame, your desk looks like a tornado visited it.
Creative people need chaos.
That is what messy people always say.
Fair.
Okay, before we finish, let's quickly recap. Today we learned lots of natural ways to talk about self-control in English.
We talked about resisting temptation, holding yourself back, staying disciplined, keeping it together, losing control, and having zero willpower.
And we also learned that watching food videos late at night is emotionally dangerous.
Scientifically dangerous, honestly.
So here's your challenge before the next episode. We want you to use one of today's expressions in real life this week.
Maybe tell a friend, I'm trying to stay disciplined, or I couldn't help myself.
Or write a comment telling us about a moment when you lost control around snacks, shopping, or social media.
We read the comments, by the way, and honestly, some of you are hilarious.
Seriously, sometimes your stories make us laugh so hard.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the Learning Lab with your English learning friends.
And remember, your English does not need to be perfect. You just need to keep practicing, keep laughing, and keep showing up.
Exactly. Mistakes are part of learning.
And chaos is part of this podcast.
Always.
Okay, everybody, take care of yourselves and
Try to control yourselves around online shopping.
especially after midnight.
We'll see you next time at the Learning Lab.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.